So after leaving the Pancake Rocks, we have travelled up the coast to Gentile Campground and going to settle in there for the night, maybe a couple of nights, we'll see. So this is our first night at the campground, which is Gentle Annie's. We're cooking some potatoes at the moment, but the fire's pretty raging, so we can't reach the potatoes.
They're in trouble, man.
Oh, there's our potatoes.
Yeah.
Can you hear sizzling?
It's in trouble, man.
No, they'll be right.
Absolute stunning day here at Gentle Annie Camp today. So warm, especially compared to Queenstown where we've come from, where some of the daytime temperatures have been 3 and 4 degrees. Feels like it's 15 or something here today. So here's Paul, he's just lighting the fire. Wood-fired pizzas tonight.
We're getting pretty ready now. Here's Duke with his frisbee. And voila, we have our pizza. Well, howdy bike lovers and nature lovers and van lovers. We can't remember what day it is. We bunkered down for a while at the Gentle Annie motor camp because a big weather system came through and we decided that it'd be nice to stay there. It's a really cool spot to camp. It's got all the facilities you could possibly ask for, and it was pretty fun being there. We haven't necessarily left, but what we've done is we've driven away to the start of the old Ghost Road, and we'll get on the bikes and we'll ride the Ghost Road, not the whole thing. It's a pretty long track. We're going to take our time and investigate all the different areas on the trail. That's that, we're all unpacked and we are good to go. Barbara's gone. Where's she gone? There she is. Just up there. What do we got up here? We've got a sign. Rough and Tumble Bush Lodge. Please park courteously. We could have parked in here. Rough and Tumble Bush Lodge. Famous old Ghost Road sign. Let's go. So yeah, we had a couple of days of heavy rain. Not unusual for the West Coast. Yeah, she's pretty damp in here, right? Now we are going to try and conserve battery a wee bit today because we're going to do another trail as well if possible. Still relative, well, it's still the morning anyway. And we're hoping that we might be able to go and do, what's it called, Barb? Charming Creek. And Barb just hates those bridges, so she got over that quite nicely. Whoa, well done. Pretty skiddy, these roots are really wet. Pedal, 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 nice. Wow, that's good. Excellent. Looking way ahead, that's good. Seeing the line really early. Yeah, it's great to see the Remu regrowing. Duke's good, he's just at the back there. Yeah, wonder how old that is though. That's probably quite a few years old. So that could be 10 years old. I don't know, we need to check out a bit about the history of this road. I presume it is. Most of the trails around here are formed from previous mining trails, aren't they? But this is called the Old Ghost Road, probably maybe in a connection to across the tops of the hills to the next township or something years ago. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely on horseback. Wouldn't have wanted to do it on a penny farthing.
No.
Oh, easy gear, pedal, pedal, pedal. Excellent. Those logs that they put in to stabilise the track really make it slippery, don't they? Highly likely that we could see some goats and hopefully some deer. Trying to stay out of puddles as much as possible. Alan Muir here. Specimen point 16 k's. Trail end start 1k. It's got to be that way. Well, I don't know that Barb's going to like this, but she'll probably give it a go. She's pretty rough. Barb's not rough. This is pretty rough. Yeah, seat down, stand up. Pedal, 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 pedal. Give yourself balance. Pedal, 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 pedal.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Awesome. Wow, that was tough. Wow, nice one. Okay, I'm going ahead. Bit of a creek crossing. Oh. Gotcha. Just trying to get out the way for Barb and had no footing. Yeah, having a lie down. There's been a few washouts and bits and pieces around here. No. Tour. I'm on tour. Hi. I mean, a lot of the battery saving comes from having a higher cadence as well. David and James Russell, age 23, and an infantry. Must have died in the war. This is where they wanted to. Oh, how do we get through here? No dogs, alright. I'll push through here. Okay, we're at the point where they make it difficult to get your bike through. I suppose I could have gone through that way. So Barb's just going to turn around now and go back, and I'm going to carry on up a bit so you guys can see a bit more of the trail. But we're doing another ride called Charming Creek today. Dogs aren't allowed on the Old Ghost Road anyway. They are allowed on the Charming Creek ride. So we will meet up with Barb after I've shown you guys some of this track. Yeah, this track is definitely rougher than the Paparoa. It's also longer. I think this is around 80 k's, I'll confirm that later on. And the Paparoa is something like 58 k's, something like that. I'll confirm that as well. So if you haven't seen it, I posted the Paparoa trail last week, so you'll get to see that as well if you flick back through my videos. Paparoa, pretty straightforward, nearly all the way, really. Well, from what I did anyway. This one here is like, you know, you've seen it, got a bit of rocky jank, a bit of slips, bits and pieces, bit of everything so far. Big cliff down there and a raging river at the moment because of the rain that we've had for the last couple of days. So yeah, we should come across quite a few tributaries and waterfalls and bits and pieces like this one here. Yeah, there's a bit of a creek coming down the track at the moment. Oh, waterfall right round the corner, just like that. Can't really see where my wheel's going there, but that's made it through okay, that's good. Yeah, so a lot more technical than the Paparoa. So this would be, if I was going to do the full track, I'd choose to do this one. I think it's just a little bit more exciting. But however, if you're not into tech, the Paparoa would be the choice, I think. Now, I'm saying that purely because I did part of the Paparoa. Now, that might mean that further on up the Paparoa, it might get rougher. I believe there's some pretty tight hairpins near the top, which I didn't get to in that video. But, you know, if you want to just ride to the first hut from Punakaiki, it's pretty beautiful and easy, very easy. What have we got here? Steep climb, alright, that's good warning. Let me put that in turbo. Change down, pedal on. I bet you it doesn't look steep in the GoPro. I bet you it looks flat or downhill even. It's weird, sometimes you're watching a video and you've been travelling downhill for a while and then you get a wee pinch. And it's getting pretty steep here. Oh. And yeah, you get a wee pinch halfway through your downhill video and you don't even notice that you were going uphill in the video. Oh, you notice it here. I hope you guys can notice this because she's a fair bit of effort. And on here, and this takes you right over, if you do the whole track, which we're not today, this takes you right over to the Lyle camping ground, which is another camping ground, another dock camping ground in the Bulla Gorge. And you are allowed dogs at that camp. So you're allowed dogs at Gentile Seaside camping ground, and you're allowed dogs at the Lyle camping ground. So you're not allowed dogs on this track, hence why Barb's gone back. But if your partner like Barb so good with it, you could ride the whole thing and meet them over at the Lyle, or vice versa, whichever way you wanted to do it. Okay, we're coming to a little bit flatter now. That's good. Oh, quite a few, oh, slippery roots there. Another wee punch. Pick up the pace to punch up over it. It's good. Alright, flick it back out of turbo. I'm just trying to save that battery a little bit. But you guys know how I love turbo. Why have an e-bike and not use turbo? Oh. Oh. Look at that. Beautiful. Downhill a bit here. Seat post down, stand up. Yeah, quite a few tight corners, but also in the tight corners there's quite a few loose rocks. So you've got to be careful through that. Foot out this time, yeah, it's pretty tight. Oh, I love my bike for this. Just breezes over that stuff. Nice, back on the flat. It's a pretty interesting track. Oh, I just got pedal strike there and didn't even notice anything coming up. Clip my shoe right out of the clip. Back on a cliff edge with a raging river down there. There's probably going to be a waterfall down here somewhere. You can hear that noise. Little one there. Oh yeah, there's a bridge for this one. Thought it was going to be pretty big. Let's stop and have a wee look at this. Yep, she's running pretty high. I've used massive bits of timber here. I can't imagine that this bridge will get washed away. She's pretty beefy. Alright, we'll carry on. And I'll switch back on shortly. Okay, well I thought I'd stop and have a bit of a breather because I've been tramping along through this track. It's a pretty rough track really. It's nothing like Te Paparoa in terms of smoothness, but there's this point here, so I stopped here, left my bike on that massive big rock on this point, and at this point there's a spot where you can walk out to the edge and have a look up the river. So I thought you guys might want to see the river. Beautiful, a lot of water in there at the moment because of the rain we've just had. And that takes you all the way back down to Gentile camping ground. Yeah, very nice. Well, I've done something I don't really like to do, and that is I've taken my jacket off and tied it around my waist. Now, there's the difference between a bike packer and a mountain biker. A bike packer would just take that jacket off, chuck it in one of his packs, and away he goes. Mountain biker takes as little as he can and tries to get away with no bags or anything like that. But yeah, I don't like tying a jacket around my waist because the possibility of it getting caught in the rear wheel and all sorts of carnage happening. So I've curled it up into a sausage, tied it around my waist, and hopefully everything will be okay. Stranger things have happened though, haven't they? As you know, watching me ride. So you can see it's quite a lot jankier than Paparoa. I keep saying that, don't I? Alright, you've probably got my point. Just really want to make sure that you guys, if you're going to do it, you know what you're up against between the two different tracks. Certainly wouldn't want to be riding a hardtail up through here, I wouldn't think. However, those gravel bikers, they ride their hardtails all over the blooming place. I like a bit of comfort at my age. Wow, loving these regrowth of the natives. It's beautiful, beautiful. You are actually riding around on a cliff edge, but you feel pretty safe because of all the bush. Oh, duck through there. Alright, we'll switch back on when there's something a bit more interesting. So, there we go. We were talking about this earlier, Taval. The road to Caramia. In the river below lies the remains of a iron bridge that once spanned the Makahinui, providing the first land route to Caramia. This road was built in the 1880s, following the Rough and Tumble Creek, passing gold workings dotting its length. In 1929, the Murchison earthquake, the centre pier of the bridge collapsed, yet the bridge itself remained standing for several weeks before finally giving way under its own weight. The broad devastation wrought by the earthquake made rebuilding the road and bridge too difficult, and the route was eventually given back to the bush. Well, let's see if we can see that down there. The remains of that bridge somewhere. Look at that is. It's been fairly well given back to the bush, I think, because I can't see it. I'm going to take my helmet off and tip it over the edge, so maybe after doing that. Can you see anything down there, guys? Looking that way up the river and that way down the river. I can't see anything from here. Maybe if we ride up a bit further we can see something. Right, we'll carry on. There's a wee steep section that I've stopped at here. I'm going to back up a bit, get a run up for this. Hopefully I'm in a decent enough gear to start off in. Sticker and turbo and punch away. Hoo-yah! Give myself a slightly easier gear. There, nice. Made it. No, it doesn't look like there's any more of a clearing up here. No. Oh, it's amazing how riding an EMTB and you kind of get used to it and you think, oh yeah, this is good. You flick it into turbo and you think, man, so good. I love turbo, you know it. Back into EMTB right now though, so just conserving a little. Big rocky bluffs all round through here, and the road to Caramia. So there is another road to Caramia now, goes quite a long way, different way, and Caramia is pretty much as far as you can go on the west coast north. So you can go further, I mean by vehicle, you can go further up and get onto the Heafy track, which is another track that people bike as well as tramp. The Heafy's a very popular track, never done it myself, will do one day. Who knows what this trip might bring. Let's stop here. Wow, spectacular. Have a look over the edge. No sign of that bridge, but look at the lush green foliage. Really lush in here, and thriving bush, so thriving wildlife, thriving New Zealand natives, tuis, bellbirds, kiwis, wickers, hopefully not too many possums. We don't like possums, they eat the eggs of our birds. So South Island's got a goal to get rid of ferrets, or predators in fact. So I guess a possum is a predator as well. It's going to be a hard job trying to get rid of all of them. It would be amazing if we could have all our birds back to their natural level of population. We've been riding for half an hour, just over half an hour. Oh, we bridged and a waterfall and all that sort of stuff. Oh, big waterfall. Let's just get up on this ridge first. Way up in there, look. Cool. Beautiful. So yeah, the place that we've been staying at, Gentile Seaside Campground, is a great base because there's a list, honestly, 2 A4 pages of different things to do around here, nature things, walks and rides and stuff like that. And it, you know, I guess some of them are pretty short. You know, there's one 15-minute walk that we saw that we might do as well today. But we're really kind of keen on doing at the moment the commonly known ones. But yeah, if you go to that camping ground, ask for that list, and you know, you can, we've spent, I think it's 4 nights so far, so we're probably going to stay another night. 5 nights. We never expected that. We thought we'd be 1 night here, 1 night there, but it's so good. I keep raving on about it, don't I? But you know, I want you guys to know. No, can't see any bridge. She must be gone. All right. Yeah, so this track's slower going than, oh, here I am again, mentioning in Paparoa. It is definitely slower going than a Paparoa. So therefore, it's going to mean that I'm going to use more battery than I did on the Paparoa. So hence the reason I'm not using turbo the whole way. Because I believe the hut is similar distance, the first hut. It'd be nice to make it to the first hut, but also I don't want to leave Barb sitting around at the van for too long, get a bit boring. There's a bit of a creek running down here at the moment. We've got a really wet bum. Oh. Okay. Very gently ride through this if we can. Yeah, it's good. Didn't want to go crashing through that. The last thing I want is to have a dented rim and losing pressure or something like that. Walk all the way out, that's not a nice walk. Well, yeah, you know, pushing a bike is not nice. She's pretty quiet this time of year, midwinter. Great time for someone that's used to the cold to come, because for us this is not really cold. Like I said, I had to take my jacket off. It's getting too hot. Yeah, so the water's pretty dirty because of all that rain the last couple of days. Just gets into areas that haven't had water for quite some time and pushes all the dust and dirt down. Also that colour, some of that colour is from the minerals in the water around here. There's lots of minerals. Don't ask me what they are, but I heard someone saying that that's why that colour is like that. Quite an exposed cliff edge here. Back into the bush. Oh, There's a bit of a rock knock. See, if you were wanting a drink, that'd be one of the creeks that you could have a drink from. It's very fresh and nice waterfall, so it's good. Looks like we might have another one around here. Beautiful. Yeah, definitely a little bit more technical to ride this. Lots of waterfalls. See, in the Paparoa trail that I did, I actually mentioned how little waterfalls there were. That could have been because it hadn't rained for a long time. However, it didn't seem like there were many parts where the water would flow down like that. Compared to this one, there's been lots. Beautiful spot in here, wow. Wow, there's certainly lots of bridges and waterfalls on this trail. There's also lots of rocks. What I'm finding as I'm riding along and I take one hand off to turn the camera on or off, there's a noticeable difference in handling. On the Paparoa, I take hand on and off most of the time. There's that one little incident that I had. Most of the time, and you don't really feel a change in the grip or the direction. On this trail, you certainly notice it, and you're using a lot of grip strength when you're riding along here. Well, the track's got even rougher. The river's got more open and you can really see the flow now. And yeah, this is a really old washout by the look of it. Better look where I'm going here, because she did a bit of a fall over the edge there. Yeah, we made it. I think I've got about another 4 k's until I get to the first hut. I think it's 17 k's in, and I've done like 13, maybe 14 now. But I'm watching my battery. I've got 76%, which is pretty good, but I'm trying to conserve enough so we can do 2 rides today. The second ride's nowhere near as big as this, but yeah, I'd really like to do that second ride, the Charming Creek. It's actually an old abandoned gold mine, and everyone says it's well worth doing. So it's just real hard to get the camera on in time to see things like this. Beautiful waterfall there, pungers, really rough though, man. I mean, you know, it's a tramping track, I guess, more than a biking track. I mean, who knows, there's lots of people bike it now. But yeah, you'd want some, I mean, my bike is built for this sort of stuff, and I actually think you wouldn't want much less of a bike to go over here. You can just hear those rocks underneath my wheels, eh? Wow, big bluff here that I'm riding around. Look at that, wow. Just sheer rock with a track carved out of it. Pretty amazing. River down below me raging. She's slow going, really. You got to be pretty careful. Oh, had to really get precise through there. There's really only one line through there because there are pretty jagged, janky rocks in there, and I had to put my wheels in the perfect spot to get through without any damage. You know, you can get off and walk those spots as well, but you know me. Smash and bash through everything. Don't want to look sideways too much. Oh, wow. Wow, it's a long way down there. Stunning. Oh, wow. Looks like it might be raining a bit. Just goes on and on, this bluff. Oh, maybe it's just water dripping down off the rocks above my head. Not sure. Bridge after bridge, bluff after bluff. I can't look sideways too much here. Gotta look forward, see where I'm going. That's my battery, 71%. I was kind of thinking I might stop at 70%. Let's see how many Ks I've done when I get a chance. $13.5. Oh no, that's not my case. That's my speed. 14.1 Ks. So 3 more Ks to the hut. I should go for it, eh? Again, I want you viewers to see stuff. What do you reckon? Do I go or not? No, you'll have to talk louder. I can't hear you over the river. Oh, yeah? You want me to carry on? Okay. We'll carry on for another 3 Ks. Hopefully I get to the hut and my speedo is reading correctly. So, you've probably seen enough of this. Oh my goodness, look how rocky and rough this is. Oh, big edge there. Quick look over the edge, shouldn't have done that. Alright, we'll tune back in shortly. Wow, I'm still going around this bluff, or these bluffs with, oh, what have we got here? Extreme care. Jeepers, I thought I was taking extreme care before. And no stopping. Okay, because of rockfall. We did this on the other trail as well. Oh yeah, big nets to try and suppress the rocks. Alright, looks like we made it through that area. Ooh, don't like those noises. Holy, okay, well, I didn't have the camera on, but I fell off. Managed to grab a rock Thank you. And not go any further down there. What happened was I came up this track here, around here, come around here, and my rock, my front wheel hit this, kind of pinged. I didn't quite get over here enough, so I got caught in here, and it pinged me down there. Alright, I'm alive! Woohoo! Still a fair way to get to that hut yet, I think. Oh, why did I take that line? Holy. I took it because there was no water in it, but that orange rock is slippery. Ooh. Nothing but orange rock. Speaking of orange rock, another bridge. Whoa, this is different. Slopes down instead of up. Oh, there's the hut. Woohoo! Oh, guys, we made it. Well, not yet, but you know. Oh. Oh. We made it. Welcome to Specimen Point. Specimen Point hut. And there's all the specimens and the river. How fantastic is that? Another great dock hut here. Not quite as big as the last one, but it sleeps 14 still. So, well, it looks like it's got a telephone RT there as well, digital RT. Kitchen, dining area, fireplace. Beautiful. Cards. Yeah, so it's quite noticeable how much I've been riding up. You know, you don't kind of realise it on an e-bike. It's so cool because I'm now going downriver. As you can hear, the river beside me there, and definitely going downhill. So I've got plenty of battery, I would say, to do that other ride that we want to do as well. Carry on down here and then see how we get on with the next track.